Unlock your hidden superpower. In a world drowning in distractions, imagine if every moment you focused could turn chaos into pure clarity. Our video reveals the secret strategies to harness laser focus, transforming your daily grind into extraordinary achievements. Let our bold thumbnail remind you it's time to break free, take control, and live a life where every second counts. Are you ready to activate your focus and change your life? Introduction. Every day, you wake up with a fresh slate, a new opportunity to move closer to your goals, dreams, and aspirations. Yet before you even take your first sip of coffee, you are bombarded with distractions, notifications flashing across your phone, emails demanding attention, and a flood of to-dos swirling in your mind. By the time the day ends, you might feel exhausted yet oddly unsatisfied, wondering where all your time went and why you do not seem any closer to achieving what matters most to you. The truth is, we live in a world that thrives on pulling us away from our purpose. Technology, responsibilities, and even our own thoughts often scatter our attention, leaving us drained and unfocused. But what if it did not have to be this way? What if you could break through the constant noise, reclaim your energy, and focus on what truly matters? What if there was a way to regain control of your time and channel your efforts toward achieving the life you have always envisioned? The ability to focus is not a magical talent reserved for the highly disciplined or naturally gifted. It is a skill, one that can be developed, honed, and mastered by anyone willing to put in the effort. And mastering focus is not just about productivity, it is about transformation. Focus is the bridge between dreaming and achieving, between simply existing and truly thriving. The age of overwhelm. To understand why focus is so essential, we first need to examine the world we live in. Never before in history has the human mind been subjected to such a relentless barrage of distractions. From smartphones buzzing with notifications to the infinite scroll of social media, we are constantly pulled in multiple directions. Studies reveal that the average person receives upwards of 100 notifications per day. Each one may seem small and insignificant, but collectively, they fragment your attention, making it nearly impossible to concentrate deeply on any single task. It is not just technology that contributes to this overwhelm. Our modern culture glorifies busyness. We wear packed schedules like badges of honor, equating constant activity with productivity. Yet, being busy is not the same as being effective. Many of us spend our days rushing from one task to the next, only to end up feeling unfulfilled because our energy is scattered across too many priorities that do not align with our true purpose. This constant state of distraction and busyness comes at a high cost. It robs us of clarity, creativity, and progress. When your attention is constantly divided, you are unable to focus deeply enough to solve complex problems, develop new ideas, or make meaningful progress toward your goals. Over time, this lack of focus creates frustration, stagnation, and even burnout. The power of focus is the antidote to this chaos. It is the skill that allows you to silence the noise, cut through distractions, and concentrate your energy on what truly matters. When you focus, you gain clarity about your priorities, enabling you to work smarter rather than harder. You become more intentional with your time, directing it toward actions that align with your long-term goals. At its core, focus is not just about working harder, it is about working better. It allows you to operate at a higher level, producing higher quality results in less time. It enables you to enter a state of deep work where you are fully immersed in a task, free from distractions, and performing at your peak. This state of flow is where creativity, innovation, and breakthroughs happen. Focus is also deeply empowering. When you master the ability to concentrate, you regain control of your life. Instead of being reactive to the demands and distractions around you, you become proactive, choosing how to spend your time and energy. You stop feeling like a victim of circumstances and start feeling like the creator of your destiny. What this book offers. This book is your guide to mastering focus and using it to transform your life. It is not about giving you quick fixes or temporary hacks. It is about teaching you the principles, strategies, and mindsets that will enable you to build lasting focus. Here is what you can expect. Understanding focus. You will learn what focus truly means, how it works, and why it is essential for achieving your goals. We will explore the science behind attention and uncover why some things capture our focus while others do not. Overcoming distractions. You will discover the true cost of distractions and learn how to identify and eliminate them from your life. From managing notifications to setting boundaries, we will dive into practical strategies for reclaiming your attention. Setting clear goals. Focus is meaningless without direction. You will learn how to set specific, actionable, and meaningful goals that provide clarity and motivation. By defining what success looks like for you, you will create a roadmap that guides your focus. Prioritization and productivity. Not all tasks are created equal. You will learn how to prioritize effectively, focusing on the actions that have the greatest impact on your goals. We will introduce tools and techniques, such as the Eisenhower matrix and time blocking, to help you work smarter. Designing a focus-friendly environment. Your surroundings play a crucial role in shaping your ability to focus. You will learn how to create a physical and digital environment that minimizes distractions and maximizes productivity. Building daily habits. Focus is not a one-time effort. It is a lifestyle. You will discover how to develop daily habits and routines that support focus, from morning rituals to time management techniques. Overcoming mental barriers. Fear, self-doubt, and perfectionism often sabotage focus. You will learn how to overcome these mental barriers, build resilience, and develop a mindset that supports deep, consistent focus. Embracing the process. Achieving meaningful goals takes time and patience. You will learn how to trust the process, stay motivated during challenges, and focus on the actions you can control rather than fixating on immediate results. Living with intentionality. Finally, you will discover how to make focus a lifelong practice. It is not just a tool for productivity. It is a way of life that helps you align your actions with your values and create a life of purpose and fulfillment. Why this matters. Mastering focus is not just about achieving goals. It is about becoming the person you want to be. When you focus on what truly matters, you align your actions with your values, creating a life that feels meaningful and authentic. You stop being pulled in every direction and start living with intention. Focus also has a ripple effect on every area of your life. In work, it allows you to produce your best results and make meaningful contributions. In relationships, it helps you be fully present, deepening your connections with others. In personal growth, it enables you to develop new skills, adopt better habits, and pursue lifelong learning. In a world filled with noise and distractions, the ability to focus is more than a skill. It is a superpower. It sets you apart, giving you the clarity, resilience, and discipline to achieve your dreams while others remain overwhelmed by the chaos. Your journey starts here. If you are tired of feeling stuck, overwhelmed, or unfulfilled, this book is for you. It is for anyone who wants to reclaim their time, energy, and attention and use them to create a life they love. It is for anyone who wants to break free from the noise and focus on what truly matters. This is your invitation to step into a new way of living. A life where distractions no longer control you, where you wake up each day with clarity and purpose, and where your actions align with your deepest values. Are you ready to cut through the noise and achieve your goals? If so, let us begin. Chapter 1. What is true focus? Focus is more than just a buzzword. It is the cornerstone of achievement, growth, and fulfillment. It is not merely about staying on task or eliminating distractions. It is about channeling your time, energy, and attention toward what truly matters. In its truest form, focus is a deliberate and conscious effort to align your actions with your goals and values, enabling you to make meaningful progress. But in today's world, understanding and mastering focus has become more challenging than ever. With constant interruptions from technology, endless obligations, and competing priorities, focus has turned into a rare and precious resource. Yet, it is a skill that can be cultivated, one step at a time. In this chapter, we will explore what true focus means, the science behind it, and why it is vital for personal and professional success. You will gain a deeper understanding of how focus works, the difference between shallow and deep focus, and why clarity is essential for building strong focus. Defining true focus is often misunderstood as the simple act of paying attention. While attention is a component of focus, the concept goes far deeper. True focus involves purposeful direction. Focus requires conscious intent. It is not about passively reacting to whatever demands your attention, but actively choosing where to direct your mental and physical energy. Sustained engagement. True focus means maintaining your attention on a single task or goal over a sustained period, resisting the urge to jump between activities or distractions. Clarity of priorities. Focus is impossible without a clear understanding of what matters most. It requires a strong sense of purpose and the ability to differentiate between what is important and what is merely urgent. Imagine trying to walk in a straight line while constantly looking around at the distractions surrounding you. Each glance pulls you off course, making your journey longer and more difficult. This is what life feels like without focus. Your energy is scattered. The science of focus is not just a mental decision. It is a neurological process governed by your brain. To understand focus, it is essential to explore how your brain works when paying attention. The role of the prefrontal cortex. The prefrontal cortex, located at the front of your brain, is responsible for executive functions like decision-making, planning, and focus. This part of the brain acts as the control center, directing your attention to specific tasks while filtering out distractions. Selective attention. Your brain is constantly bombarded with sensory information, from sights and sounds to thoughts and emotions. To avoid overload, it relies on selective attention, a process that determines what to focus on and what to ignore. This mechanism is why you can concentrate on a conversation in a noisy room or notice your name being called amidst a crowd. However, selective attention is not foolproof. It can be easily hijacked by stimuli that are novel, urgent, or emotionally charged, like the ping of a notification or the allure of social media. The role of dopamine. Dopamine, a neurotransmitter, plays a significant role in focus and motivation. When you engage in tasks that align with your goals or provide a sense of reward, your brain releases dopamine, reinforcing your ability to stay focused. However, modern distractions like social media are designed to exploit this mechanism, offering instant dopamine hits that pull you away from meaningful work. Understanding the science behind focus helps you recognize why it is so challenging to maintain in today's environment. It also empowers you to take control by creating conditions that support sustained attention. The difference between shallow and deep focus. Not all focus is created equal. There is a significant difference between shallow focus and deep focus, and understanding this distinction is crucial for achieving meaningful results. Shallow focus. Shallow focus occurs when your attention is divided or superficial. It is characterized by frequent task switching, interruptions, and a lack of engagement. For example, replying to emails while scrolling through social media or working on a project with your phone nearby are instances of shallow focus. While shallow focus may allow you to check off minor tasks, it prevents you from tackling complex, high-impact work. It also leads to mental fatigue, as your brain has to constantly readjust to new stimuli. Deep focus. Deep focus, also known as flow, is a state of complete immersion in a task. In this state, you are fully engaged, distractions fade away, and your productivity and creativity soar. Deep focus is where you perform at your best, solving problems, generating ideas, and making meaningful progress. Achieving deep focus requires uninterrupted time, a clear objective, and an environment that supports concentration. It is not something that happens by accident. It is the result of intentional effort and practice. The key to mastering focus is learning to minimize shallow focus and maximize deep focus. This involves setting boundaries, creating focus-friendly conditions, and prioritizing tasks that require sustained attention. The importance of clarity focus cannot exist without clarity. If you do not know what you are aiming for, it is impossible to direct your attention effectively. Clarity provides the foundation for focus by helping you define your goals. What do you want to achieve? Whether it is a career milestone, a personal project, or a long-term aspiration, having a clear goal gives your focus direction. Identify your priorities. Not all tasks are equally important. Clarity helps you distinguish between high-impact activities that move you closer to your goals and low-value tasks that waste your time. Align your actions with your values. When your goals align with your deeper values, staying focused becomes easier. For example, if you value personal growth, dedicating time to learning or self-improvement will feel purposeful and fulfilling. Without clarity, focus becomes fragmented. You may find yourself busy but not productive, working hard but not making meaningful progress. Clarity acts as a compass, guiding your attention toward what truly matters. Why focus is essential. The benefits of focus extend far beyond productivity. Here are some of the key reasons why mastering focus is vital for success. Enhanced productivity. Focus allows you to accomplish more in less time by eliminating distractions and maximizing efficiency. Improved quality of work. Deep focus enables you to produce higher quality results by dedicating your full attention to the task at hand. Increased creativity. When your mind is free from distractions, it can explore new ideas, solve problems, and innovate. Reduced stress. A focused mind is a calm mind. By concentrating on one thing at a time, you reduce the overwhelm of multitasking and scattered attention. Greater fulfillment. Focus helps you align your actions with your values, creating a sense of purpose and satisfaction. Focus is not just a skill, it is a way of life. It empowers you to take control of your time, energy, and attention, enabling you to create the life you want. Cultivating true focus. Mastering focus takes practice, but it is achievable with the right strategies. Here are some steps to get started. Set clear goals. Define what you want to achieve and break it down into actionable steps. Eliminate distractions. Identify the distractions that pull you away from your goals and take steps to minimize them. This may involve turning off notifications, creating a dedicated workspace, or setting boundaries with others. Practice mindfulness. Mindfulness helps you stay present and engaged in the moment, improving your ability to focus. Build focus-friendly habits. Develop routines that support focus, such as time blocking, single tasking, and regular breaks. Create a supportive environment. Design a physical and digital space that minimizes distractions and promotes concentration. Be patient with yourself. Focus is a skill that takes time to develop. Start small, celebrate your progress, and stay committed to the process. Conclusion focus is not a luxury. It is a necessity for achieving your goals and living a purposeful life. By understanding what true focus means, recognizing the difference between shallow and deep focus, and cultivating clarity, you can begin to harness the power of your attention. In a world full of distractions, mastering focus is a superpower. It sets you apart, enabling you to achieve more, stress less, and live with intention. As you move forward, remember that focus is not about perfection. It is about progress. Each step you take brings you closer to unlocking your full potential. This chapter lays the foundation for your journey to mastering focus. The tools and insights you will gain in the following chapters will help you build on this understanding, transforming focus from a challenge into your greatest strength. Chapter 2. The cost of distractions. Distractions are more than minor inconveniences. They are silent thieves that steal your time, energy, and potential. In the modern world, distractions are everywhere, infiltrating your personal and professional life with an alarming intensity. From the endless notifications on your smartphone to the lure of social media and multitasking, these interruptions pull you away from meaningful work derail your progress, and leave you feeling unfulfilled. What many people fail to realize is that the true cost of distractions extends far beyond the moment they occur. Every time your focus is interrupted, you lose much more than a few seconds. You lose momentum, your cognitive resources are drained, and your ability to produce high-quality work diminishes. Over time, this leads to frustration, stress, and an inability to achieve the goals that matter most to you. This chapter dives deep into the hidden costs of distractions. By understanding how distractions impact your life and productivity, you can begin to reclaim control over your time and energy. The nature of distractions come in two primary forms: external and internal. External distractions. These are interruptions that come from your environment, such as phone notifications, emails, conversations, and background noise. External distractions are often the easiest to identify because they are visible and tangible. However, their impact is underestimated because they seem small in isolation. Internal distractions. Internal distractions are more insidious and harder to control. They come from within, including thoughts, emotions, worries, or impulses that pull your attention away from the task at hand. For example, daydreaming about future plans or replaying past conversations can be just as disruptive as a buzzing phone. Both types of distractions chip away at your ability to focus, but their cumulative effect is what makes them particularly damaging. The science of distractions. To fully grasp the cost of distractions, it is important to understand how your brain processes interruptions, attention residue. Research has shown that when you switch between tasks, a portion of your attention remains on the previous task. This phenomenon, known as attention residue, makes it difficult to fully engage with the new task. For example, if you are writing a report and stop to check an email, part of your brain continues to process the report even after shifting your focus to the email. The result? It takes longer to complete both tasks, and the quality of your work suffers. Studies suggest that it can take up to 20 minutes to regain deep focus after an interruption, meaning even a brief distraction can have lasting effects. Cognitive overload. Your brain has a limited capacity for processing information at any given time. Distractions increase the cognitive load, forcing your brain to juggle multiple stimuli. This overload leads to mental fatigue, reduced productivity, and poorer decision-making. The dopamine trap. Many distractions, especially those involving technology, are designed to exploit your brain's reward system. Each notification, like, or comment provides a small dopamine hit, creating a cycle of instant gratification. This makes distractions addictive, as your brain starts to crave these quick rewards, even at the expense of long-term goals. The immediate costs of distractions. Distractions disrupt your workflow in obvious and immediate ways. Loss of productivity. Every time you are interrupted, your progress stalls. You waste precious time refocusing on your original task, and the overall efficiency of your work decreases. This is why a task that should take 1 hour can stretch into 2 or 3 when distractions are present. Reduced quality of work. Distractions prevent you from entering a state of deep focus where your best work happens. When your attention is divided, mistakes are more likely, and your creativity and problem-solving abilities are compromised. Wasted time. Small distractions add up quickly. Checking your phone for just a minute can easily turn into 15 minutes of scrolling. Multiply this by several instances throughout the day, and you lose hours that could have been spent on meaningful activities. The long-term costs of distractions. The damage caused by distractions goes beyond the immediate impact. Over time, their effects can compound, leading to serious consequences. Stagnation. Distractions keep you from making consistent progress toward your goals. When you are constantly pulled away from important tasks, your growth slows, and you may find yourself stuck in the same place for months or even years. Increased stress. A distracted mind is a stressed mind. When you are unable to complete tasks efficiently, deadlines pile up, and your to-do list grows longer. This creates a sense of overwhelm and anxiety, making it even harder to focus. Burnout. Constantly switching between tasks and fighting distractions drains your mental energy. Over time, this leads to burnout, a state of emotional and physical exhaustion that can take weeks or months to recover from. Loss of fulfillment. Distractions rob you of the satisfaction that comes from completing meaningful work. Instead of ending your day with a sense of accomplishment, you may feel frustrated and unfulfilled, wondering where your time went. Recognizing the cost of distractions. To combat distractions, the first step is to become aware of how they affect your life. Ask yourself, how often do you get pulled away from important tasks? How much time do you spend on activities that do not align with your goals? How do you feel at the end of a distracted day compared to a focused one? Keeping a distraction journal can help you identify patterns and triggers. For 1 week, track every time you are interrupted, whether by an external source or your own thoughts, and note how it impacts your productivity and mood. Practical strategies to minimize distractions. Once you understand the cost of distractions, you can take steps to reduce them. Control your environment. Design a workspace that minimizes external distractions. Turn off non-essential notifications. Keep your desk organized and communicate boundaries to those around you. Schedule focused work time. Dedicate specific blocks of time to deep work, during which you focus on one task without interruptions. Use techniques like time blocking or the Pomodoro method to structure your day. Limit technology use. Technology is one of the biggest sources of distractions. Set boundaries for screen time, use website blockers, and disable notifications for non-essential apps. Manage internal distractions. Practice mindfulness to quiet your inner chatter. Techniques like meditation, journaling, or deep breathing can help you stay present and reduce mental distractions. Prioritize high-impact tasks. Focus on activities that align with your goals and have the greatest impact. By prioritizing what matters most, you can reduce the temptation to engage with distractions. Take intentional breaks. Rest is essential for maintaining focus. Schedule regular breaks to recharge your energy and prevent burnout. Use these breaks to step away from screens and engage in activities that refresh your mind. The power of awareness. The act of recognizing distractions is powerful in itself. Awareness gives you the ability to pause, reflect, and make intentional choices about where to direct your attention. The more you practice noticing distractions and redirecting your focus, the easier it becomes to stay in control. Reclaiming your focus. Imagine a life where distractions no longer control you. A life where your time is spent on meaningful work, your energy is channeled toward your goals, and your days end with a sense of fulfillment. This is what happens when you reclaim your focus. It starts with understanding the cost of distractions and making a commitment to change. By minimizing interruptions and creating conditions that support focus, you can unlock your full potential and achieve the results you have always dreamed of. Conclusion. Distractions may seem harmless in the moment, but their long-term impact is profound. They steal your time, drain your energy, and prevent you from reaching your full potential. However, by becoming aware of their cost and taking intentional steps to minimize them, you can take back control of your life. This chapter has laid the groundwork for understanding the true impact of distractions. In the following chapters, you will learn how to build focus-friendly habits, set clear goals, and prioritize effectively, all essential tools for mastering focus and achieving your dreams. Chapter 3. Defining your goals without clear goals. Focus is like an unanchored ship drifting aimlessly at sea. No matter how much energy you put into rowing, you will never reach a meaningful destination unless you know where you are headed. Goals provide direction and purpose, giving your focus a clear target to aim for. They transform your efforts from random activity into intentional progress. In this chapter, we will explore the importance of defining your goals, why vague ambitions are ineffective, and how to set clear, actionable objectives that align with your values. You will learn practical techniques for goal setting, including breaking down big goals into manageable steps and prioritizing what matters most. By the end of this chapter, you will have the tools to turn abstract dreams into actionable plans, enabling you to channel your focus toward meaningful results. Why defining goals matters. Imagine driving a car without knowing your destination. You might cover a lot of ground, but you will likely end up nowhere significant. The same principle applies to life. Without clearly defined goals, it is easy to waste time and energy on activities that do not align with your aspirations. Goals provide several key benefits. Clarity. Goals clarify what you want to achieve, making it easier to focus your efforts. When you have a clear target, you can distinguish between tasks that contribute to your success and those that are distractions. Motivation. A well-defined goal acts as a source of inspiration. It reminds you why you are putting in the effort and helps you stay committed, even when challenges arise. Accountability. Goals provide a framework for measuring progress. They allow you to track your achievements and adjust your approach if necessary. Purpose. Goals give your actions meaning. They align your daily efforts with your long-term vision, creating a sense of fulfillment and direction. Defining your goals is not just about setting benchmarks. It is about creating a roadmap for your life. The pitfalls of vague goals, like "I want to be successful" or "I want to get in shape," are common, but they are rarely effective. Why? Because they lack specificity and direction. Here are the key problems with vague goals. Lack of clarity. Ambiguous goals leave you unsure of what steps to take. Without a clear definition of success, it is difficult to know where to start or how to measure progress. Limited motivation. Generic goals do not inspire action. They fail to provide the emotional connection needed to stay committed over time. Increased procrastination. When goals are vague, they feel overwhelming and unattainable. This often leads to procrastination, as you are unsure of where to begin. 2. Overcome these pitfalls. You need to transform vague ambitions into specific, actionable objectives. How to set clear goals. Clear goals are the foundation of focus. They give you a target to aim for and a path to follow. Here are the key principles of effective goal setting. Make goals. Specific. A clear goal answers the questions: what exactly do I want to achieve? How will I know when I have achieved it? For example, instead of "I want to start a business," say, "I want to launch an online marketing agency that serves small businesses within 6 months." Each milestone provides a sense of achievement, keeping you motivated as you work toward your larger goal. The role of visualization. Visualization is a powerful tool for achieving goals. When you visualize success, you create a mental picture of what achieving your goal looks and feels like. This not only strengthens your focus, but also increases your emotional connection to your goal. Here is how to use visualization effectively. Picture the outcome. Imagine what achieving your goal will feel like. Visualize the details, what you will see, hear, and experience. For example, if your goal is to run a marathon, visualize crossing the finish line, hearing the cheers of the crowd, and feeling the sense of accomplishment. Visualize the steps. Do not just focus on the outcome, visualize the journey. Imagine yourself taking the necessary steps to achieve your goal, whether it is waking up early to exercise or staying focused during a challenging project. Use visualization regularly. Make visualization a daily habit. Spend a few minutes each day visualizing your goals to keep them at the forefront of your mind. Visualization is not daydreaming. It is a mental rehearsal that prepares you for success and reinforces your commitment. Common goal-setting mistakes to avoid. While goal setting is essential, it is easy to fall into common traps that undermine your progress. Here are some mistakes to watch out for. Setting too many goals. Trying to pursue multiple goals at once divides your focus and energy. Instead, prioritize a few key goals that matter most to you. Ignoring alignment with values. Goals that do not resonate with your values will lose their appeal over time. Make sure your goals reflect what is truly important to you. Neglecting to adjust. Goals. Life is dynamic, and your goals may need to evolve. Regularly reassess your objectives to ensure they remain relevant and meaningful, focusing only on the outcome. While it is important to have a clear destination, do not overlook the journey. Focus on the daily habits and actions that lead to success. The emotional connection to goals. Achieving your goals is not just a logical process, it is an emotional one. Your goals should ignite a sense of passion and excitement that fuels your focus. To strengthen your emotional connection to your goals, write them down. Putting your goals on paper solidifies your commitment. Display them where you can see them daily as a constant reminder. Celebrate small wins. Acknowledge and celebrate your progress, no matter how small. Each milestone achieved reinforces your belief in your ability to succeed. Remind yourself of your why. Regularly revisit the reasons behind your goals. Connecting with your purpose helps you stay motivated during challenges. Living a goal-oriented life. A life without goals is like wandering without a map, uncertain, aimless, and unfulfilled. But a life guided by clear goals is intentional and purpose-driven. When you define your goals, you take control of your future. You create a vision for the life you want and take deliberate steps to bring it to fruition. Your goals become the compass that guides your decisions, helping you prioritize what matters most and eliminate distractions. Defining your goals is not a one-time exercise. It is an ongoing process. As you grow and evolve, your goals may change. Embrace this as a natural part of the journey and remain committed to living a life of purpose and intention. Conclusion: defining your goals is the foundation of focus. It provides clarity, direction, and motivation, transforming your efforts into meaningful progress. By setting specific, measurable, time-bound goals that align with your values, you can create a roadmap for success. This chapter has equipped you with the tools to turn vague ambitions into actionable plans. In the next chapter, we will explore the art of prioritization, how to identify what matters most and ensure your time and energy are dedicated to high-impact tasks. Your journey to achieving your dreams starts with defining your goals. Take the time to reflect, set your objectives, and commit to the path ahead. The results will be transformative. Chapter 4. The Art of Prioritization. In a world of infinite demands, limited time, and countless distractions, the ability to prioritize is not just a helpful skill, it is essential for achieving your goals. Prioritization is about distinguishing between what truly matters and what does not. It is about focusing your time and energy on the tasks and activities that align with your goals and deliver the greatest impact while letting go of everything else. Without prioritization, even the most ambitious goals can become lost in the noise of everyday life. You may find yourself busy yet unproductive, working tirelessly but making little progress toward what matters most. To avoid this, you need to master the art of prioritization, a process that allows you to take control of your time, reduce overwhelm, and move forward with clarity and purpose. In this chapter, we will explore the principles of effective prioritization, tools and frameworks to help you organize your tasks, and strategies to overcome common challenges. By the end, you will have the knowledge to allocate your time and energy effectively, ensuring that your efforts lead to meaningful results. Why? Prioritization is essential at its core. Prioritization is about decision-making. It forces you to ask, what deserves my attention right now? Without clear priorities, you risk spending your time on tasks that feel urgent but are ultimately unimportant, leaving little room for activities that align with your goals. Here are some key benefits of prioritization. Focus on what matters most. Prioritization helps you identify the tasks that have the greatest impact on your success, allowing you to channel your energy into meaningful work. Reduce overwhelm. By narrowing your focus to a manageable number of tasks, you can avoid the stress and burnout that comes from trying to do everything at once. Increase productivity. When you concentrate on high-impact activities, you accomplish more in less time, maximizing your efficiency. Achieve clarity. Prioritization gives you a clear roadmap for your day, week, or project, eliminating the uncertainty of deciding what to do next. The difference between urgent and important. One of the biggest challenges in prioritization is distinguishing between tasks that are urgent and those that are important. Urgent tasks. Urgent tasks demand immediate attention. They are often time-sensitive, such as answering emails, meeting deadlines, or handling last-minute requests. While urgent tasks can feel pressing, they are not always aligned with your long-term goals. Important tasks. Important tasks contribute directly to your goals and long-term success. These are the activities that have a significant impact, even if they do not come with an immediate deadline. For example, planning a new project, developing a skill, or building relationships are important tasks. The problem arises when urgent but unimportant tasks take over your schedule, leaving little time for what truly matters. This is where prioritization becomes critical. The Eisenhower Matrix, a powerful prioritization tool. The Eisenhower Matrix, also known as the Urgent Important Matrix, is a simple yet powerful framework for prioritization. It helps you categorize tasks into 4 quadrants based on their urgency and importance. Quadrant 1, urgent and important. Tasks in this quadrant require immediate action and have significant consequences if left undone. Examples include handling a critical deadline, responding to an emergency, or solving a major problem. Action. Do these tasks immediately. Quadrant 2. Important, but not urgent. These are the tasks that matter most in the long run, but do not demand immediate attention. Examples include strategic planning, skill development, and relationship building. Action. Schedule time to work on these tasks. They should be your primary focus. Quadrant 3. Urgent, but not important. These tasks feel pressing, but do not contribute significantly to your goals. Examples include attending unnecessary meetings or responding to non-critical emails. Action. Delegate or minimize these tasks whenever possible. Quadrant 4. Neither urgent nor important. These are distractions and time wasters, such as mindless scrolling on social media or watching TV for hours. Action. Eliminate these tasks from your schedule. By using the Eisenhower Matrix, you can prioritize tasks that align with your goals while minimizing time spent on low-value activities. The Pareto Principle, 80-20 rule. The Pareto Principle states that 80% of your results often come from 20% of your efforts. In other words, a small percentage of tasks deliver the majority of the value. To apply the 80-20 rule, identify the critical few tasks that generate the greatest results. For example, if you are a writer, brainstorming and drafting might account for 80% of your output, while editing and formatting take up the rest. Focus your energy on these high-impact tasks. Dedicate the majority of your time to the activities that drive progress toward your goals, and minimize effort on tasks with lower returns. The Pareto Principle encourages you to work smarter, not harder, by prioritizing what truly moves the needle. The power of the one thing. Another effective prioritization strategy is focusing on the one thing, the single most important task you can do right now to make progress. Ask yourself, what is the one thing I can do today that will make everything else easier or unnecessary? By identifying and tackling your most important task first, you create momentum and set the tone for a productive day. This approach prevents decision fatigue and ensures you always work on what matters most. Time blocking. Structuring your day for prioritization. Time blocking is a technique that involves dividing your day into blocks of time dedicated to specific tasks or activities. By assigning each task a designated time slot, you eliminate the uncertainty of deciding what to do next and ensure your priorities receive the attention they deserve. Steps for effective time blocking. Plan ahead. At the end of each day, create a schedule for the next day, outlining your key tasks and priorities. Block time for high-priority tasks. Dedicate uninterrupted blocks of time to your most important activities, such as deep work or strategic planning. Group similar tasks together. Batch related tasks, such as responding to emails or making phone calls, to minimize context switching. Protect your time. Communicate boundaries to colleagues, family, or friends to avoid interruptions during your time blocks. Time blocking helps you stay focused, reduces procrastination, and ensures your priorities are consistently addressed. Overcoming common prioritization challenges. Prioritization is not always easy. Here are some common challenges and strategies to overcome them. Too many competing priorities. When everything feels important, it is hard to know where to start. Solution: rank your tasks based on impact and urgency. Focus on the top 3 priorities for the day. Procrastination: it is tempting to delay important tasks in favor of easier ones. Solution: break big tasks into smaller steps and commit to working on them for just 5 minutes. Often, starting is the hardest part. Interruptions: unexpected interruptions can derail your plans. Solution: set boundaries, use do not disturb modes, and schedule focus time during periods when interruptions are less likely. Fear of missing out, FOMO. Saying no to tasks or opportunities can feel uncomfortable. Solution: remember that saying no to distractions is saying yes to your goals. Focus on what truly matters. The emotional aspect of prioritization. Prioritization is not just a logical process. It also has an emotional component. It requires you to let go of tasks that feel urgent but are not meaningful, and to confront the discomfort of saying no. To navigate the emotional challenges of prioritization, reframe your perspective. View prioritization as a way to honor your goals and values, rather than as a limitation. Celebrate progress. Acknowledge and celebrate your achievements no matter how small. This reinforces the benefits of prioritizing effectively. Stay connected to your why. Remind yourself why your priorities matter. Connecting with your purpose helps you stay focused and committed. Making prioritization a daily practice. Effective prioritization is not a one-time activity. It is a habit that requires regular practice. Start each day by reviewing your goals, identifying your top priorities, and creating a plan for how you will tackle them. Reflect at the end of the day to assess your progress and make adjustments as needed. By consistently practicing prioritization, you will develop the clarity, focus, and discipline needed to achieve your goals and lead a more intentional life. Conclusion: the art of prioritization is about making deliberate choices. It is about focusing on what truly matters and letting go of what does not. By mastering prioritization, you can take control of your time, reduce overwhelm, and make consistent progress toward your goals. This chapter has equipped you with practical tools and strategies, from the Eisenhower Matrix to the Pareto Principle, to help you identify and act on your highest priorities. In the next chapter, we will explore how to build a focus-friendly environment that supports your efforts and minimizes distractions. Your ability to prioritize effectively will determine your ability to succeed. Make the decision today to focus on what matters most and watch as your life transforms. Chapter 5. Building your focus. Friendly environment. Your environment shapes your ability to focus more than you might realize. While motivation and discipline are critical for staying on task, they can only take you so far if your surroundings are filled with distractions and inefficiencies. A cluttered workspace, constant interruptions, or even poor lighting can silently sabotage your concentration and productivity. Conversely, a well-designed environment can serve as a powerful ally, enhancing your focus and helping you achieve your goals with greater ease. Building a focus-friendly environment is not just about tidying up your desk or silencing notifications. It is about intentionally crafting a physical, digital, and social space that minimizes distractions and fosters deep concentration. In this chapter, we will explore how to design an environment that supports your focus, optimize your digital tools, and set boundaries to protect your time and attention. Why your environment matters. Your environment constantly influences your mental state, often in ways you may not consciously notice. A chaotic space can lead to mental clutter, while a calm and organized setting can boost clarity and productivity. Research has shown that external stimuli such as noise, lighting, and organization have a direct impact on your ability to concentrate and perform. Here are some reasons why creating a focus-friendly environment is essential. Minimizes decision fatigue. A well-organized space reduces the number of small decisions you need to make, such as where to find a tool or how to avoid distractions, conserving your mental energy for more important tasks. Reduces mental clutter. Physical clutter can lead to mental stress, making it harder to focus. A clean and orderly workspace promotes a sense of calm and helps you stay on task. Increases efficiency. When your environment is optimized for focus, you can complete tasks more quickly and with greater accuracy, maximizing your productivity. Supports habits and routines. A focus-friendly environment reinforces positive habits, signaling to your brain that it is time to work and concentrate. Optimizing your physical space. Your physical environment is the foundation of your focus. Here are actionable steps to create a workspace that supports deep concentration. Declutter and organize a messy desk or room is not just visually distracting, it can also create a sense of overwhelm. Studies show that clutter competes for your attention, making it harder to concentrate on the task at hand. Start with a clean slate. Remove everything from your workspace and only bring back what is essential. Assign a place for everything. Keep frequently used items within easy reach and store less used items out of sight. Create a daily reset routine. At the end of each day, take a few minutes to tidy your workspace. This ensures you start each day with a clean and organized environment. Optimize lighting. Lighting plays a significant role in your energy levels and ability to focus. Poor lighting can cause eye strain, fatigue, and even a drop in mood. Maximize natural light. Position your workspace near a window to take advantage of natural light, which boosts alertness and mood. Use task lighting. If natural light is not an option, invest in a desk lamp with adjustable brightness to provide focused lighting for your work area. Avoid glare. Position your screen and lighting to minimize glare, which can strain your eyes. Control noise. Noise is one of the most common external distractions. Whether it is conversations, background music, or traffic sounds, unwanted noise can disrupt your focus. Create quiet zones. If possible, designate a room or area in your home or office as a quiet workspace. Invest in noise-canceling headphones. These can help block out background noise and create a sense of isolation. Experiment with soundscapes. Some people work best in silence, while others find that white noise, instrumental music, or nature sounds enhance their concentration. Test different options to see what works for you. Prioritize comfort and ergonomics. Physical discomfort can be a constant distraction, pulling your focus away from your work. Choose a supportive chair. Invest in an ergonomic chair that provides proper support for your back and promotes good posture. Adjust your desk setup. Position your monitor at eye level, keep your keyboard and mouse within comfortable reach, and ensure your desk height supports a neutral wrist position. Take movement breaks. Incorporate short stretches or standing breaks to prevent stiffness and maintain energy. Creating a digital environment for focus. In today's world, digital distractions are often more disruptive than physical ones. Optimizing your digital workspace is just as important as organizing your physical surroundings. Declutter your digital space. A cluttered digital environment can overwhelm your mind and slow you down. Clean your desktop. Keep your desktop organized with only essential files and folders visible. Use categories or labels to make navigation easier. Streamline browser tabs. Close unnecessary tabs and use tools like tab organizers or bookmarks to manage frequently used sites. Organize your email inbox. Use folders, labels, or filters to sort emails and keep your inbox clear of clutter. Minimize notifications. Notifications are designed to grab your attention, but they can be a major source of interruptions. Turn off non-essential alerts. Disable notifications for apps that do not require immediate attention, such as social media or promotional emails. Use Do Not Disturb modes. Activate Do Not Disturb settings during focus periods to block notifications. Batch notification checks. Schedule specific times to check emails and messages rather than responding to them as they arrive. Leverage productivity. Tools technology can be a powerful ally when used intentionally. Website blockers, tools like Freedom or Cold Turkey can help you block distracting websites during work sessions. Time management apps. Use apps like Todoist or Trello to organize tasks and stay on track. Focus timers. The Pomodoro technique involves working for 25 minutes, followed by a short break. Apps like Focus Booster or Forest can help you implement this method. Setting boundaries with others. Even the most well-designed environment can be undermined by interruptions from others. Setting clear boundaries is essential for protecting your focus. 1. Communicate your needs. Let your family, friends, or coworkers know when you need uninterrupted time. Be specific about your focus hours and politely request their cooperation. Use signals. Simple cues, such as a closed door or wearing headphones, can signal to others that you are in focus mode. Create office hours. Establish specific times when you are available for questions or discussions, reducing ad hoc interruptions. Address common interruptions. Prepare for common scenarios that might disrupt your focus. Unexpected visitors. Politely let them know you are busy and suggest a better time to talk. Phone calls. Silence your phone or send non-urgent calls to voicemail during focus sessions, emails, and chats. Use autoresponders to inform people when you will get back to them. Incorporating intentional design elements. Adding intentional design elements to your workspace can enhance your focus and motivation. Personalize your space. Surround yourself with items that inspire and motivate you, such as vision boards or motivational quotes, photos of loved ones or meaningful objects, achievements or milestones that remind you of your progress. Bring nature indoors. Studies show that plants can improve mood, reduce stress, and increase focus. Add a few low-maintenance plants, such as succulents or ferns, to your workspace. Use colors wisely. Colors can influence your mood and productivity. Blue promotes calm and focus. Green enhances creativity and reduces stress. Yellow inspires energy and optimism. Choose colors that align with the type of work you are doing. Establishing routines for focus. Your environment is not just physical, it includes the routines and habits you establish within it. Start your day with intention. Begin your work sessions with a ritual such as tidying your desk, setting a timer, or reviewing your goals for the day. This signals to your brain that it is time to focus. End your day with reflection. Conclude each day by reviewing your accomplishments, resetting your workspace, and planning for tomorrow. This helps you transition out of work mode with clarity. The long-term benefits of a focus-friendly environment. Building a focus-friendly environment is an investment in your productivity, mental health, and overall success. When your surroundings support your concentration, you spend less energy fighting distractions and more energy making meaningful progress. By designing an environment that aligns with your goals, you create a space where focus comes naturally, a place where you can thrive. Conclusion: your environment plays a critical role in shaping your ability to focus. By optimizing your physical space, managing digital distractions, setting boundaries, and incorporating intentional design elements, you can create a workspace that enhances your concentration and productivity. This chapter has provided actionable strategies for building a focus-friendly environment. In the next chapter, we will explore how to cultivate daily habits that support sustained focus and long-term success. Your environment should work with you, not against you. Start designing a space that empowers you to focus on what truly matters, and watch as your productivity and satisfaction soar. Chapter 6. Mastering your daily habits. Focus is not something you can summon on demand. It is a skill built through consistent practice. At the core of this skill lies your daily habits. Habits are the foundation of your ability to focus, and they determine whether you progress toward your goals or remain stuck in a cycle of distractions and inefficiency. The good news is that habits are within your control. By intentionally shaping your routines, you can train your brain to focus more effectively, sustain attention longer, and eliminate the behaviors that pull you away from meaningful work. In this chapter, we will explore the power of habits, the science behind habit formation, and how to design daily routines that support deep focus and long-term success. The power of habits. Habits are automatic behaviors triggered by cues in your environment. They save your brain energy by allowing you to perform tasks without conscious effort, freeing up mental bandwidth for more complex decisions. This automatic nature makes habits incredibly powerful. They can either work for you or against you. The impact of positive habits. Positive habits, such as starting your day with a clear plan or dedicating time to deep work, can enhance your focus, productivity, and sense of control. They create structure in your day and reduce the mental energy wasted on decision-making. The danger of negative habits. On the flip side, negative habits, such as constantly checking your phone or procrastinating, can derail your focus and lead to frustration. These habits often feel small in the moment but compound over time, creating significant barriers to progress. The key to mastering focus is identifying the habits that serve you, eliminating those that do not, and replacing them with intentional behaviors that align with your goals. The science of habit formation. To understand how to build focus-friendly habits, it helps to examine the psychology of habit formation. Habits follow a predictable cycle known as the habit loop, which consists of 3 components. Cue, the trigger that initiates the habit. This could be a specific time of day, an emotional state, or something in your environment. For example, seeing your phone might trigger the habit of checking social media. Routine, the behavior itself. This is the action you take in response to the cue, such as opening an app or starting a task. Reward, the benefit you gain from the habit. Rewards reinforce the behavior, making it more likely to be repeated. For example, the dopamine hit from a social media notification creates a sense of gratification. To build effective habits, you must intentionally design this loop to align with your focus goals. Creating focus, enhancing habits. Building habits that support focus involves intentionally shaping your routines to minimize distractions and maximize productivity. Here is a step-by-step approach. Identify your focus triggers. Start by recognizing the cues that influence your ability to focus. For example, what time of day are you most productive? What environmental factors help or hinder your concentration? Are there specific activities or thoughts that repeatedly pull you away from work? Understanding your triggers allows you to design routines that capitalize on your strengths and minimize distractions. Start small. One of the biggest mistakes people make when trying to build new habits is aiming too high too quickly. Small, consistent changes are more effective and sustainable than dramatic overhauls. For example, instead of committing to 2 hours of deep work every day, start with 25 minutes using the Pomodoro technique. If you want to start journaling, begin with a single sentence each morning. Once the habit becomes automatic, you can gradually increase its intensity or duration. Stack habits. Together. Habit stacking is a technique where you attach a new habit to an existing one. This leverages the momentum of your current routines to make new habits easier to adopt. For example, after you pour your morning coffee, existing habit, spend 5 minutes planning your top priorities for the day. New habit. Before you log off, work, existing habit. Review your progress and prepare your task list for tomorrow, new habit. Conclusion. Your environment plays a critical role in shaping your ability to focus. By optimizing your physical space, managing digital distractions, setting boundaries, and incorporating intentional design elements, you can create a workspace that enhances your concentration and productivity. This chapter has provided actionable strategies for building a focus-friendly environment. In the next chapter, we will explore how to cultivate daily habits that support sustained focus and long-term success. Your environment should work with you, not against you. Start designing a space that empowers you to focus on what truly matters, and watch as your productivity and satisfaction soar. Chapter 6. Mastering your daily habits. Focus is not something you can summon on demand. It is a skill built through consistent practice. At the core of this skill lies your daily habits. Habits are the foundation of your ability to focus, and they determine whether you progress toward your goals or remain stuck in a cycle of distractions and inefficiency. The good news is that habits are within your control. By intentionally shaping your routines, you can train your brain to focus more effectively, sustain attention longer, and eliminate the behaviors that pull you away from meaningful work. In this chapter, we will explore the power of habits, the science behind habit formation, and how to design daily routines that support deep focus and long-term success. The power of habits. Habits are automatic behaviors triggered by cues in your environment. They save your brain energy by allowing you to perform tasks without conscious effort, freeing up mental bandwidth for more complex decisions. This automatic nature makes habits incredibly powerful. They can either work for you or against you. The impact of positive habits. Positive habits, such as starting your day with a clear plan or dedicating time to deep work, can enhance your focus, productivity, and sense of control. They create structure in your day and reduce the mental energy wasted on decision-making. The danger of negative habits. On the flip side, negative habits, such as constantly checking your phone or procrastinating, can derail your focus and lead to frustration. These habits often feel small in the moment but compound over time, creating significant barriers to progress. The key to mastering focus is identifying the habits that serve you, eliminating those that do not, and replacing them with intentional behaviors that align with your goals. The science of habit formation. To understand how to build focus-friendly habits, it helps to examine the psychology of habit formation. Habits follow a predictable cycle known as the habit loop, which consists of 3 components. Cue, the trigger that initiates the habit. This could be a specific time of day, an emotional state, or something in your environment. For example, seeing your phone might trigger the habit of checking social media. Routine, the behavior itself. This is the action you take in response to the cue, such as opening an app or starting a task. Reward, the benefit you gain from the habit. Rewards reinforce the behavior, making it more likely to be repeated. For example, the dopamine hit from a social media notification creates a sense of gratification. To build effective habits, you must intentionally design this loop to align with your focus goals. Creating focus, enhancing habits. Building habits that support focus involves intentionally shaping your routines to minimize distractions and maximize productivity. Here is a step-by-step approach. Identify your focus triggers. Start by recognizing the cues that influence your ability to focus. For example, what time of day are you most productive? What environmental factors help or hinder your concentration? Are there specific activities or thoughts that repeatedly pull you away from work? Understanding your triggers allows you to design routines that capitalize on your strengths and minimize distractions. Start small. One of the biggest mistakes people make when trying to build new habits is aiming too high too quickly. Small, consistent changes are more effective and sustainable than dramatic overhauls. For example, instead of committing to 2 hours of deep work every day, start with 25 minutes using the Pomodoro technique. If you want to start journaling, begin with a single sentence each morning. Once the habit becomes automatic, you can gradually increase its intensity or duration. Stack habits. together. Habit stacking is a technique where you attach a new habit to an existing one. This leverages the momentum of your current routines to make new habits easier to adopt. For example, after you pour your morning coffee, existing habit, spend 5 minutes planning your top priorities for the day. New habit. Before you log off, work, existing habit. Review your progress and prepare your task list for tomorrow. New habit. Conclusion. Your daily habits are the building blocks of your focus, productivity, and success. By intentionally designing routines that prioritize clarity, structure, and mindfulness, you can create a foundation for sustained attention and meaningful progress. This chapter has provided actionable strategies for developing habits that enhance focus, from morning rituals to evening reflections. In the next chapter, we will explore how the power of saying no can protect your time and energy, further strengthening your ability to focus on what matters most. Remember, small daily actions lead to extraordinary results over time. Start building your focus-friendly habits today, and watch as they transform your ability to achieve your goals. Chapter 7. The Power of Saying No. In the quest for focus, one of the most powerful tools at your disposal is the ability to say no. At first glance, it might seem simple, but in practice, saying no can be one of the hardest skills to master. This is because saying no often involves discomfort, the fear of disappointing others, missing out on opportunities, or appearing unhelpful. However, every time you say yes to something that does not align with your priorities, you are by default saying no to something that does. Saying no is not about rejecting people or opportunities outright. It is about protecting your time, energy, and focus. It is about being intentional with your commitments so that you can dedicate yourself fully to what truly matters. In this chapter, we will explore the power of saying no, why it is essential for achieving your goals, and how to do it effectively, without guilt or conflict. Why saying no is crucial. Every day, you are faced with countless requests for your time and attention. These might come in the form of work assignments, social invitations, family obligations, or even your own impulses to take on new projects. While it might feel good to say yes and accommodate these requests, the cost of overcommitting can be significant. Here is why saying no is essential. Protects your priorities. Saying yes to everything dilutes your focus. By saying no to tasks and requests that do not align with your goals, you create space to concentrate on what truly matters. Prevents burnout. Overcommitting leads to stress, fatigue, and eventually burnout. Learning to say no allows you to manage your workload and maintain your well-being. Respects your time. Your time is a finite resource. Saying no ensures you use it intentionally, rather than letting others dictate how you spend it. Increases the quality of your work. When you take on too much, the quality of your work suffers. Saying no enables you to give your full attention and effort to the tasks that matter most. Empowers you. Saying no is a declaration of self-respect. It shows that you value your time and energy enough to set boundaries and prioritize your goals. Through all psychology of saying no, many people struggle to say no because of deep-seated psychological barriers. Understanding these barriers is the first step to overcoming them. The need to please. Humans are social beings, and we often fear that saying no will damage relationships or make us appear unkind. However, consistently saying yes to avoid conflict can lead to resentment and frustration. Fear of missing out, FOMO. The fear of missing out on opportunities can make it difficult to turn down offers, even if they are not aligned with your goals. This mindset often leads to scattered focus and diminished progress. Guilt. Many people feel guilty about saying no, believing they are letting others down. However, guilt is often misplaced. Saying no to one thing allows you to say yes to something more meaningful. Overestimating capacity. It is easy to underestimate how much time and energy a commitment will require. Saying yes impulsively can lead to overcommitment and overwhelm. Recognizing these psychological barriers helps you reframe your perspective on saying no. Instead of viewing it as selfish or unkind, you can see it as an act of self-care and alignment with your priorities. How to say no effectively. Saying no does not have to create conflict or damage relationships. When done with clarity and kindness, it can actually strengthen your boundaries and earn the respect of others. Be clear and direct. When saying no, avoid ambiguity or over-explaining. A clear, direct response is more respectful and leaves less room for negotiation. For example, instead of, "I am not sure if I can do that, but I will try," say, "Thank you for thinking of me, but I am unable to take this on right now." 2. Offer an alternative. If appropriate, provide an alternative solution or suggest someone else who might be better suited to the task. For example, "I cannot help with this project, but I recommend reaching out to colleague's name who has experience in this area." Offering alternatives shows that you care about the person's needs while maintaining your boundaries. Use I statements. Take ownership of your decision by using I statements. This makes your response feel personal rather than dismissive. For example, "I need to focus on my current priorities and will not be able to take on additional work." Be polite. But firm kindness goes a long way when saying no, but avoid leaving the door open for negotiation. For example, instead of, "Let me think about it," say, "I appreciate the opportunity, but I have to decline." So, set boundaries. In advance, establishing clear boundaries makes it easier to say no. For example, if you set specific work hours or focus blocks, you can reference these boundaries when declining requests. "I am unavailable during my focus hours but can revisit this later if needed." Saying no to yourself while saying no to others is important. Learning to say no to yourself is equally critical. This involves resisting impulses, distractions, and habits that undermine your focus. Resist procrastination. Procrastination often stems from avoiding difficult or uncomfortable tasks. To combat this, set clear goals and break tasks into manageable steps. Remind yourself of the long-term benefits of staying focused. Limit time-wasting activities. Social media, binge-watching, and other distractions can consume hours of your day. Set limits on these activities and replace them with actions that align with your goals. Avoid overcommitting. It is easy to overestimate your capacity and say yes to too many personal goals or projects. Prioritize what matters most and let go of non-essential tasks. Practical strategies to say no. Here are actionable strategies to help you say no with confidence. Use a delay tactic if you feel pressured to say yes in the moment. Buy yourself time to evaluate the request. For example, "Let me check my schedule and get back to you." This gives you the space to consider whether the request aligns with your priorities. Create a no template. Prepare a few go-to responses for common situations. For example, "Thank you for reaching out, but I am currently at capacity and unable to take on new commitments. I appreciate the opportunity, but I need to focus on my current goals right now." Having a template reduces the emotional effort of saying no. 3. Focus on your why. When declining a request, connect it to your goals and values. For example, "I am dedicating this time to completing a personal project that is very important to me." This helps you stay aligned with your priorities and reinforces your decision. The benefits of saying no. Mastering the art of saying no has far-reaching benefits. Increased clarity. By removing unnecessary commitments, you gain clarity about what truly matters. Improved productivity. With fewer distractions and obligations, you can dedicate more time and energy to high-impact tasks. Enhanced relationships. Setting boundaries fosters mutual respect and helps you build healthier relationships. Greater fulfillment. Saying no to distractions allows you to focus on the activities that bring you joy and align with your values. Overcoming the fear of saying no. The fear of saying no often stems from worrying about how others will react. However, Most people respect honesty and appreciate clear communication. To overcome this fear, reframe your perspective. View saying no as a way to honor your commitments and deliver quality work, rather than spreading yourself too thin. Practice. In low-stakes situations, start by saying no in situations where the stakes are lower, such as declining a social invitation. This builds your confidence over time. Focus on the long-term benefits. Remind yourself that saying no today allows you to say yes to opportunities that align with your goals tomorrow. Living intentionally through saying no is not about being selfish. It is about living intentionally. When you set boundaries and prioritize your time, you take control of your life and create space for what truly matters. In a world filled with demands and distractions, the ability to say no is a superpower. It allows you to cut through the noise, protect your focus, and achieve your goals with clarity and purpose. Conclusion. The power of saying no lies in its ability to protect your focus and align your actions with your values. By learning to say no effectively, to others and to yourself, you create the space to dedicate your time and energy to what truly matters. This chapter has provided practical strategies and insights to help you master the art of saying no. In the next chapter, we will explore how to overcome mental barriers like self-doubt and perfectionism, which often stand in the way of deep focus and meaningful progress. Remember, every no is a yes to something more important. Choose wisely and watch your life transform. Chapter 8. Overcoming mental barriers. Even with the best tools, strategies, and focus-friendly environment, there is one factor that can still derail your progress: your own mind. Mental barriers such as self-doubt, fear of failure, perfectionism, procrastination, and negative self-talk often sabotage our ability to concentrate and move forward. These barriers can feel like insurmountable obstacles, but with the right understanding and strategies, they can be overcome. In this chapter, we will explore the most common mental barriers to focus, examine the underlying causes, and provide actionable strategies to break free from them. By addressing these internal challenges, you can unlock your full potential and create the mental clarity needed for deep, sustained focus. Understanding mental barriers. Mental barriers are internal thought patterns or emotional states that prevent you from focusing and making progress. They are often rooted in past experiences, societal pressures, or unrealistic expectations. While they may feel overwhelming, it is important to remember that these barriers are not fixed. They can be identified, challenged, and changed. Some of the most common mental barriers include self-doubt, the persistent feeling that you are not good enough or capable of achieving your goals. Self-doubt erodes confidence and can lead to hesitation and inaction. Fear of failure. The fear of making mistakes or falling short of expectations can prevent you from taking risks or trying new things. This often leads to procrastination or avoidance. Perfectionism. The belief that everything must be flawless before it is worth sharing or completing. Perfectionism can result in endless revisions, delays, and even abandonment of tasks. Procrastination. The tendency to delay tasks, even when you know they are important. Procrastination is often driven by fear, overwhelm, or a lack of clarity. Negative self-talk. The inner critic that constantly highlights your flaws and mistakes, making it difficult to focus on your strengths or accomplishments. Imposter syndrome. The belief that you are not as competent or skilled as others perceive you to be, leading to feelings of inadequacy and anxiety. Recognizing these mental barriers is the first step to overcoming them. Once you understand how they manifest in your life, you can begin to address their root causes and implement strategies to move past them. The impact of mental barriers on focus. Mental barriers do more than just create emotional discomfort. They actively interfere with your ability to focus and perform at your best. Here is how they affect you. Reduced confidence, self-doubt, and negative self-talk. Chip away at your confidence, making it harder to tackle challenging tasks or take initiative. Avoidance behavior. Fear of failure and procrastination lead to avoidance, causing important tasks to pile up and creating unnecessary stress. Scattered attention, perfectionism and overthinking. Keep your mind preoccupied, preventing you from concentrating fully on the task at hand. Decreased motivation. When mental barriers dominate your thoughts, it is easy to lose motivation and feel disconnected from your goals. Addressing these barriers is essential not only for improving focus, but also for building resilience and maintaining long-term productivity. Strategies to overcome self-doubt. Recognize your achievements. Self-doubt often arises from a distorted perception of your abilities. Combat this by regularly reflecting on your accomplishments, no matter how small. Create a success journal where you document achievements, milestones, and positive feedback. Revisit this journal whenever self-doubt creeps in. Remind yourself that progress is built on small wins, not perfection. Challenge negative beliefs. Self-doubt is often fueled by unhelpful beliefs such as "I am not good enough" or "I will fail." Challenge these beliefs by asking, what evidence supports this thought? What evidence contradicts it? What would I say to a friend in a similar situation? Replacing negative beliefs with realistic, empowering thoughts helps you regain confidence and perspective. Take action. Despite doubt, confidence is built through action. Even when self-doubt lingers, take small steps toward your goals. Each step you take reinforces your capability and diminishes doubt over time. Strategies to overcome fear of failure. 1. Reframe failure as learning. Failure is not the opposite of success. It is a stepping stone to growth. Shift your perspective by viewing mistakes as valuable opportunities to learn and improve. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this experience? How can I use this knowledge to do better next time? Set process-oriented goals. Focusing solely on outcomes can amplify the fear of failure. Instead, set goals based on effort and progress. For example, instead of "I must get an A on this project," focus on "I will dedicate 2 hours a day to this project." Take calculated risks. Start with small, manageable risks to build your tolerance for uncertainty. Over time, you will become more comfortable taking larger steps toward your goals. Strategies to overcome perfectionism. Embrace imperfection. Perfectionism thrives on the belief that flaws are unacceptable. Challenge this by practicing imperfection. Share a draft of your work with a trusted colleague, even if it feels unfinished. Remind yourself that progress is better than perfection, and that feedback helps you grow. Set realistic standards. Perfectionists often set impossibly high standards for themselves. Reevaluate your expectations and aim for good enough rather than flawless. Use the 80-20 rule. Focus on the 20% of effort that delivers 80% of the results. Limit revisions. Set a limit on the number of times you will revise a task or project. For example, allow yourself 2 rounds of edits before finalizing your work. This prevents endless tweaking and helps you move forward. Strategies to overcome procrastination. Break tasks into smaller steps. Overwhelm is a common trigger for procrastination. Combat this by breaking large tasks into smaller, manageable steps. For example, if you need to write a report, start with outlining the sections, then drafting one section at a time. Use the 2-minute rule. The 2-minute rule involves starting a task for just 2 minutes. Once you begin, you are more likely to continue working on it. For example, if you are procrastinating on exercising, commit to 2 minutes of stretching. Set deadlines. Self-imposed deadlines create a sense of urgency and help you stay accountable. For mine, example, set a timer for 30 minutes to work on a task, then take a short break. Strategies to overcome negative self-talk. Practice positive affirmations. Replace negative self-talk with positive affirmations that reinforce your strengths and capabilities. For example, I am capable of overcoming challenges, or I am making progress every day. 2. Challenge cognitive distortions. Negative self-talk often involves distorted thinking, such as catastrophizing or overgeneralizing. Identify these patterns and reframe them with balanced, realistic thoughts. For example, replace "I always mess up" with "I made a mistake, but I can learn from it." 3. Surround yourself with positivity. The people and media you engage with influence your mindset. Surround yourself with supportive individuals and uplifting content that reinforces positive self-perceptions. Strategies to overcome imposter syndromes. Acknowledge your successes. Imposter syndrome often makes you downplay your achievements. Combat this by acknowledging and celebrating your successes. Keep a record of your accomplishments and revisit it regularly to remind yourself of your capabilities. Seek feedback. Ask for feedback from trusted mentors or colleagues to gain an objective perspective on your strengths and areas for improvement. Recognize that constructive feedback is a tool for growth, not a critique of your worth. Accept that everyone has doubts. Imposter syndrome is common, even among high achievers. Remind yourself that self-doubt does not mean you are unqualified. It means you are human. Chapter 9. Managing Digital Distractions. We live in the most connected era of human history, where information and entertainment are available at our fingertips 24/7. While technology has brought immense benefits to our lives, it has also introduced a persistent source of distraction, the digital world. Every notification, email, and app is designed to capture your attention and keep you engaged. These constant interruptions not only pull you away from important tasks, but also erode your ability to focus deeply over time. Managing digital distractions is no longer optional. It is essential if you want to achieve your goals and protect your mental clarity. This chapter explores the challenges posed by the digital age, the psychological mechanisms that make digital distractions so compelling, and actionable strategies to take back control of your attention. The nature of digital distractions. Digital distractions are a unique category of interruptions because they are designed to be addictive. Technology companies invest billions of dollars in creating interfaces, algorithms, and features that exploit human psychology to maximize engagement. Social media platforms, streaming services, and even productivity apps are optimized to keep you scrolling, clicking, and interacting for as long as possible. Some common examples of digital distractions include endless notifications from apps, messages, and emails. The infinite scroll of social media platforms. The temptation to check your phone or email during work. Clickbait headlines and autoplay features on streaming sites. These distractions are not inherently bad. After all, technology has many valuable uses. The problem arises when they interfere with your ability to focus on meaningful tasks and long-term goals. The science behind digital distractions. To effectively manage digital distractions, it is important to understand the psychological mechanisms that make them so enticing. The dopamine loop. Dopamine is a neurotransmitter associated with pleasure and reward. Digital interactions, such as receiving a notification or getting a like on social media, trigger small releases of dopamine in your brain. This creates a feedback loop, encouraging you to seek out these stimuli repeatedly. Over time, your brain becomes conditioned to crave these dopamine hits, making it difficult to resist the urge to check your phone or engage with digital distractions. Variable rewards. Many digital platforms use the concept of variable rewards to keep you engaged. This means that the outcome of an interaction is unpredictable. Sometimes you receive a reward, e.g., an interesting post or a notification, and sometimes you do not. This unpredictability makes the experience more addictive, similar to gambling. The attention economy. Your attention is a valuable commodity in the digital age. Platforms and apps compete for your focus because the more time you spend on them, the more data they collect, and the more ads they can serve you. This is why features like autoplay, infinite scrolling, and algorithm-driven recommendations are so prevalent. They are designed to capture and retain your attention. The cost of digital distractions. Digital distractions may feel harmless in the moment, but their cumulative impact is significant. Here are some of the key costs. Reduced productivity. Every time you check your phone or switch to a different app, you lose focus. Research shows that it can take up to 20 minutes to regain deep concentration after an interruption. This constant switching between tasks results in wasted time and diminished productivity. Fragmented attention. Digital distractions train your brain to seek short bursts of stimulation, making it harder to sustain attention for long periods. Over time, this can weaken your ability to engage in deep work or creative problem solving. Increased stress. The constant barrage of notifications and information overload can lead to feelings of anxiety and overwhelm. This always-on culture leaves little room for mental rest, contributing to burnout. Impact on relationships. When digital distractions intrude on personal interactions, they can erode the quality of your relationships. For example, checking your phone during a conversation signals to the other person that they do not have your full attention. Loss of time. The average person spends several hours a day on their phone, often without realizing it. These small moments of distraction add up, leaving less time for meaningful activities like pursuing goals, building relationships, or relaxing. Strategies to manage digital distractions. Managing digital distractions requires intentional effort and a combination of strategies. The goal is not to eliminate technology, but to use it mindfully and in alignment with your priorities. Turn off non-essential notifications. Notifications are one of the biggest sources of digital distractions. Audit your apps. Review all the apps on your phone and turn off notifications for those that are not critical. For example, disable notifications for social media, news apps, and games. Set notification preferences. Keep notifications enabled only for essential apps, such as calendar reminders or calls from specific contacts. Batch notifications. Some devices allow you to group notifications so that they appear at scheduled intervals rather than in real time. Use Do Not Disturb modes. Most smartphones and computers have a Do Not Disturb mode that silences notifications during specific focus periods. Activate Do Not Disturb during deep work sessions to prevent interruptions. Sleep hours. Use this mode to ensure you are not disturbed during sleep or relaxation time. Limit screen time. Excessive screen time is a major source of distraction. Set boundaries to ensure your usage remains intentional. Track your usage. Use screen time tracking apps to monitor how much time you spend on your phone and specific apps. This awareness can help you identify areas for improvement. Set app limits. Many devices allow you to set daily time limits for specific apps. For example, restrict social media usage to 30 minutes per day. Designate tech-free zones. Create spaces in your home where devices are not allowed, such as the dining table or bedroom. Schedule digital downtime. Intentionally plan periods of the day when you disconnect from technology. Morning rituals. Start your day without checking your phone or email. Use this time for planning, mindfulness, or exercise. Evening. Wind down. Avoid screens for at least 30 minutes before bed to improve sleep quality. Digital detox days. Set aside one day a week to unplug completely and engage in offline activities. Create a focused digital workspace. Your digital environment should support productivity, not hinder it. Close unnecessary tabs. Keep only the tabs you need open while working. Use tools like tab organizers to manage your browser efficiently. Use website blockers. Install extensions like Freedom or Stay Focused to block distracting websites during work sessions. Organize your desktop. Keep your desktop clean and clutter-free by creating folders for files and regularly decluttering unnecessary items. Use technology to your advantage. Leverage technology to enhance focus and productivity. Focus timers. Use apps like Forest, Focus Keeper, or Pomodoro timers to structure your work sessions and breaks. Productivity apps. Tools like Trello, Asana, or Notion can help you organize tasks and track progress. Noise-canceling headphones. Use these to block out distractions and create a focused, Auditory environment. Developing digital discipline. Managing digital distractions is not just about external strategies. It also requires cultivating internal discipline. Practice. Mindfulness helps you stay present and resist the urge to check your devices impulsively. Pause before checking. When you feel the urge to check your phone, pause and ask yourself, is this necessary right now? Set intentions. Before opening an app or website, decide what you want to accomplish and stick to it. Reframe your perspective. Shift your mindset from viewing technology as a default activity to seeing it as a tool you use intentionally. Focus on quality over quantity. Prioritize meaningful interactions over mindless scrolling. Celebrate offline moments. Engage in activities that do not involve screens, such as reading, exercising, or spending time in nature. Build new habits. Replace distracting digital habits with productive alternatives. For example, instead of checking social media first thing in the morning, journal or review your daily goals. Replace mindless scrolling during breaks with stretching or walking. The long-term benefits of managing digital distractions. By taking control of digital distractions, you can experience profound benefits. Improved focus. You will regain the ability to concentrate deeply, enabling you to produce higher quality work. Enhanced productivity. Fewer interruptions mean more time spent on meaningful tasks. Reduced stress. Breaking free from the constant pull of notifications and information overload creates mental clarity and peace. Stronger relationships. Being fully present with others improves the quality of your personal and professional connections. More time. For what matters. Limiting screen time frees up hours that can be dedicated to pursuing your goals, hobbies, or relaxation. Conclusion. In the digital age, managing distractions is one of the most important skills you can develop. By understanding the psychological mechanisms behind digital distractions and implementing practical strategies, you can take back control of your attention and use technology as a tool for success rather than a source of disruption. This chapter has equipped you with actionable steps to reduce digital distractions and build healthier habits. In the next chapter, we will explore how to cultivate a focused mindset that allows you to align your actions with your goals and create lasting success. Remember, your attention is one of your most valuable resources. Use it wisely. Chapter 10. Trusting the process. Success rarely comes overnight. Achieving meaningful goals requires time, effort, and patience. Along the way, there will be challenges, setbacks, and moments of uncertainty. In these moments, one of the most critical skills you can develop is the ability to trust the process. Trusting the process means focusing on consistent action rather than obsessing over immediate results. It involves believing that your daily efforts, even if they seem small or insignificant in the moment, are moving you closer to your goals. This mindset not only helps you stay committed, but also reduces stress and keeps you motivated in the face of obstacles. In this chapter, we will explore why trusting the process is essential for long-term success, the common challenges that make it difficult, and actionable strategies to cultivate this mindset. The importance of trusting the process. Trusting the process is about shifting your focus from outcomes to actions. When you concentrate solely on the end result, it is easy to feel overwhelmed or frustrated if progress feels slow. By contrast, when you trust the process, you focus on what you can control, your daily habits, efforts, and decisions. Here are some key reasons why trusting the process is essential. Progress takes time. Significant achievements are often the result of sustained effort over weeks, months, or even years. Whether you are building a career, learning a new skill, or working toward a fitness goal, progress rarely happens in a straight line. Trusting the process helps you stay patient and committed, even when results are not immediately visible. Small steps compound over time. The actions you take each day may seem minor, but over time they add up to substantial progress. This is known as the compounding effect. For example, practicing a skill for 20 minutes a day may not seem like much, But over a year, that adds up to over 120 hours of focused practice. Resilience in the face of setbacks are inevitable in any journey. Trusting the process allows you to see setbacks as temporary and learn from them rather than giving up. It helps you maintain perspective and stay focused on the bigger picture. The challenges of trusting the process. Despite its importance, trusting the process can be difficult. Here are some common challenges that people face. Impatience. In a world of instant gratification, it is easy to expect quick results. When progress feels slow, impatience can lead to frustration and a desire to give up. Comparison. Constantly comparing yourself to others can make you feel like you are falling behind. This can erode your confidence and make it harder to stay focused on your own journey. Fear of failure. When you fear failure, it can be tempting to focus solely on avoiding mistakes rather than embracing the process of learning and growth. Overanalyzing results. Focusing too much on short-term results can make you lose sight of the long-term progress you are making. This can lead to discouragement, especially if you do not see immediate improvements. Strategies to trust the process. Cultivating the mindset of trusting the process requires intentional effort. Here are practical strategies to help you stay committed and focused. Set process-oriented goals. Instead of focusing solely on outcomes, set goals that emphasize the actions you need to take. For example, outcome goal: lose 10 pounds. Process goal: exercise for 30 minutes 5 times a week. By focusing on the process, you can measure your progress based on your effort rather than external results. Break goals into smaller steps. Large goals can feel overwhelming, making it harder to trust the process. Breaking them into smaller, manageable steps provides a clear path forward. For example, if your goal is to write a book, focus on writing 500 words a day. If your goal is to run a marathon, start by running shorter distances and gradually increase your mileage. Each small step reinforces your progress and builds momentum. Track your progress. Keeping track of your efforts helps you see how far you have come, even if the results are not immediately visible. Use tools like journals, habit trackers, or apps to monitor your daily actions. For example, track the number of days you stick to your workout routine. Record the time you spend practicing a skill or working on a project. Looking back at your progress can boost your motivation and remind you that your efforts are paying off. Embrace a growth mindset. A growth mindset is the belief that your abilities and intelligence can be developed through effort and learning. This mindset encourages you to see challenges as opportunities to grow rather than as obstacles to avoid. To cultivate a growth mindset, focus on what you are learning rather than what you are achieving. Celebrate effort and improvement, not just results. View mistakes as valuable feedback that helps you grow. Practice patience. Patience is a key component of trusting the process. Remind yourself that progress takes time and that small, consistent actions are more sustainable than short bursts of effort. Strategies for practicing patience include setting realistic expectations for your progress, focusing on the present moment rather than worrying about the future, using affirmations like, "I am making progress every day, even if I cannot see it yet." 6. Limit comparisons. Comparing your progress to others can undermine your confidence and distract you from your own journey. Instead of comparing, focus on your personal growth and celebrate your unique achievements. When you catch yourself comparing, remind yourself that everyone's journey is different. Reflect on how far you have come rather than where others are. Find joy in the process. One of the best ways to trust the process is to enjoy it. When you find meaning and satisfaction in your daily actions, you are less likely to feel frustrated by slow progress. To find joy in the process, focus on activities that align with your passions and values. Celebrate small wins and milestones along the way. Approach challenges with curiosity and a sense of adventure. Reframing. Setbacks are a natural part of any journey. Instead of seeing them as failures, reframe them as opportunities for growth and learning. Analyze what went wrong, Reflect on what caused the setback and what you can do differently moving forward. For example, if you missed a deadline, analyze whether you underestimated the time needed or overcommitted to other tasks. If you struggled to stick to a habit, identify the triggers that derailed you. Focus on resilience. Resilience is the ability to bounce back from setbacks and continue moving forward. To build resilience, practice self-compassion by treating yourself with kindness and understanding. Remind yourself of your past successes and how you overcame challenges. Stay committed to the bigger picture. When setbacks happen, it is easy to lose sight of your long-term goals. Revisit your why and remind yourself of the purpose behind your efforts. Stories of success through process history is full of examples of individuals who trusted the process and achieved remarkable success. Consider these examples. J.K. Rowling. Before becoming one of the most successful authors in history, Rowling faced multiple rejections for her Harry Potter manuscript. She trusted her process of writing and revising despite setbacks, and eventually found a publisher who believed in her work. Michael Jordan. Jordan, widely regarded as one of the greatest basketball players of all time, famously said, "I have failed over and over and over again in my life, and that is why I succeed." His relentless practice and commitment to improving his skills exemplify the power of trusting the process. Thomas Edison. Edison conducted thousands of experiments before successfully inventing the light bulb. He viewed each failed attempt as a step closer to success, famously stating, "I have not failed. I have just found 10,000 ways that will not work." These stories highlight the importance of perseverance and the ability to stay committed to the process, even when progress seems slow or difficult. Building a process-oriented mindset. Cultivating a process-oriented mindset involves shifting your focus from external outcomes to internal actions. Here are some principles to guide you. Control what you can. You cannot control the outcomes, but you can control your actions. Focus on the steps you can take today to move closer to your goals. But detach from perfection. Perfectionism can create unnecessary pressure and hinder your progress. Accept that mistakes are part of the journey and that growth comes from consistent effort, not flawless execution. Practice gratitude. Gratitude helps you appreciate the progress you are making, no matter how small. Reflect on the positive aspects of your journey and the lessons you have learned along the way. Conclusion: trusting the process is a mindset that empowers you to stay committed to your goals, even in the face of uncertainty and setbacks. By focusing on consistent action, embracing patience, and finding joy in the journey, you can overcome challenges and achieve meaningful progress. This chapter has provided practical strategies for cultivating a process-oriented mindset and reframing setbacks as opportunities for growth. In the next chapter, we will explore how focus can become a superpower that transforms your ability to achieve your goals and live a life of purpose. Remember, success is not about immediate results. It is about the journey of growth and effort that leads to long-term fulfillment. Trust the process, and you will see the rewards unfold in time. Chapter 11. Focus as your superpower. In a world overflowing with distractions, focus is more than just a skill. It is a superpower. It is the ability to cut through the noise, hone in on what truly matters, and channel your energy toward meaningful actions. Focus is what separates those who achieve their dreams from those who merely wish for them. It transforms intentions into reality and turns ordinary efforts into extraordinary outcomes. While distractions have multiplied in the modern age, the ability to focus deeply has become increasingly rare and therefore incredibly valuable. Those who master focus not only achieve more, but also experience greater clarity, fulfillment, and purpose. In this chapter, we will explore why focus is a superpower, how it sets you apart, and how to use it to amplify your productivity, creativity, and overall success. Why focus is a superpower. Focus is the foundation of all achievement. Without it, even the most ambitious goals remain out of reach. Here is why focus is so powerful. Focus maximizes. Your time is your most limited resource, and focus allows you to make the most of it. By concentrating on high-impact tasks, you achieve more in less time and avoid wasting energy on activities that do not align with your goals. Focus unlocks deep work. Deep work is a state of peak productivity in which you are fully immersed in a task, free from distractions. It is in this state that your best work happens, whether you are solving complex problems, creating innovative ideas, or mastering new skills. Focus reduces stress distractions, create a sense of chaos and overwhelm, making it difficult to feel in control. Focus simplifies your mental landscape, allowing you to approach tasks with clarity and confidence. Focus enhances decision-making. When your attention is divided, decision-making becomes more difficult and prone to error. Focus helps you process information more effectively, leading to better choices. Focus amplifies your results. When you direct all your energy toward a single goal, the results are exponentially greater than if your attention is scattered. This principle, often referred to as the power of one, demonstrates how focus can turn small efforts into significant outcomes. The difference between busy and productive. One of the most common misconceptions about focus is equating busyness with productivity. Many people believe that being constantly busy is a sign of hard work and progress, but this is rarely the case. Busy people multitask constantly, dividing their attention between multiple activities. Spend time on tasks that feel urgent but are not necessarily important. End the day feeling exhausted but without a sense of accomplishment. Productive people focus on one task at a time, giving it their full attention. Prioritize high-impact activities that align with their goals. End the flow day with a sense of clarity and progress. The key difference lies in focus. Productive people use their focus as a superpower to work smarter, not harder. The science of focus, understanding. The science behind focus can help you harness its power more effectively. The role of attention. Your brain's attention system determines what you focus on at any given moment. This system is influenced by both internal factors, e.g. your goals and emotions, and external stimuli, e.g. notifications and environmental distractions. Selective attention. This is the ability to prioritize certain stimuli while ignoring others. For example, you can focus on a conversation in a noisy room by filtering out background noise. Sustained attention. This is the ability to maintain focus over an extended period, which is essential for deep work and goal achievement. The brain's energy limits. The brain consumes a significant amount of energy when focusing, particularly during tasks that require concentration or problem solving. This is why focus can feel mentally exhausting after prolonged periods. To optimize focus, work in focused intervals and take regular breaks. Prioritize tasks when your energy levels are highest, such as in the morning. Neuroplasticity and focus. The brain's ability to adapt and rewire itself, known as neuroplasticity, means that focus can be strengthened with practice. By repeatedly engaging in focused activities, you train your brain to concentrate more effectively over time. How focus sets you apart in a society dominated by distractions. Focus is a rare and valuable trait. Here is how it sets you apart. You become a high performer. The ability to focus deeply allows you to produce high-quality work consistently. Whether in your career, personal projects, or relationships, your results stand out because they are the product of intentional effort. You build a reputation for excellence. People notice when someone consistently delivers results and meets their commitments. Focus helps you build a reputation for reliability, creativity, and professionalism. You create long-term impact. While others may get caught up in short-term wins or fleeting distractions, your ability to focus enables you to work on projects and goals that have lasting significance. You achieve greater fulfillment. Focus helps you align your actions with your values and priorities, creating a sense of purpose and satisfaction in everything you do. Strategies to harness focus as your superpower. Define your North Star. Your North Star is your ultimate purpose or long-term goal. It serves as a guiding light for your decisions and actions. When you have a clear North Star, it becomes easier to focus because you know what you are working toward. Ask yourself, what is the most important goal I want to achieve in the next year, 5 years, or decade? Break this goal into smaller milestones and align your daily efforts with these steps. Prioritize ruthlessly. Not all tasks are created equal. Use the Pareto principle, 80-20 rule, to identify the 20% of activities that drive 80% of your results. Focus your time and energy on these high-impact tasks. Delegate or eliminate low-value activities that do not contribute to your goals. Enter a state of flow. Flow is a mental state in which you are fully immersed in an activity, losing track of time, and achieving peak performance. To enter flow, choose tasks that are challenging but achievable. Eliminate distractions and create a focus-friendly environment. Set clear goals and milestones for each work session. Develop a focus routine. Consistency is key to maintaining focus. Create a daily routine that supports your ability to concentrate. Start each day by reviewing your top priorities. Use time blocking to schedule focused work sessions. End your day with reflection and planning for tomorrow. Protect your attention. Attention is a finite resource. Guard it carefully. Use tools like website blockers and do not disturb modes to minimize distractions. Limit your exposure to social media and other attention-draining activities. Communicate boundaries with others to protect your focus time. The role of mindset in focus. Focus is not just a skill, it is also a mindset. To use focus as your superpower, cultivate these mental attitudes. Growth mindset. Believe that your ability to focus and succeed can improve with effort and practice. Embrace challenges as opportunities to grow. Patience and resilience. Focus requires patience, especially when progress feels slow. Stay resilient in the face of setbacks and trust the process. Intentionality. Approach each day with a clear purpose. Ask yourself, what actions will bring me closer to my goals today? Measuring the impact of focus. One of the best ways to understand the power of focus is to measure its impact on your life. Consider these metrics. Productivity. Are you completing high-priority tasks more efficiently? Are you making consistent progress toward your goals? Quality of work. Is the quality of your work improving as a result of deeper focus? Are you producing more creative or innovative ideas? Well-being. Do you feel less stressed and more in control of your time? Are you experiencing greater satisfaction and fulfillment in your work and personal life? Stories of focus as a superpower. Focus has been the key to success for countless individuals throughout history. Consider these examples. Steve Jobs. Jobs was known for his relentless focus, famously saying, "Focus is about saying no." His ability to concentrate on a few key projects at a time allowed Apple to create groundbreaking products like the iPhone and iPad. 2. Serena Williams is one of the greatest athletes in history. Williams attributes her success to her ability to block out distractions and focus on her training, goals, and performance. Warren Buffett. Buffett's investment philosophy revolves around focus. He advises choosing a few high-potential opportunities and dedicating all your energy to them rather than spreading yourself too thin. Conclusion. Focus is your superpower in a world full of distractions. It enables you to achieve more in less time, produce exceptional work, and live a life of purpose and fulfillment. By defining your priorities, protecting your attention, and cultivating a focus-driven mindset, you can unlock your full potential and create lasting impact. This chapter has shown you how focus sets you apart and equips you with strategies to harness it as a transformative tool. In the final chapter, we will explore how to maintain a focused mindset for life, ensuring that your efforts remain aligned with your goals and values. Remember, the power of focus lies in your ability to channel your energy toward what truly matters. Use it wisely, and it will become the driving force behind your success. Chapter 12. The focused mindset. Focus is not just a skill, it is a mindset. It is a way of thinking and approaching life that prioritizes clarity, intentionality, and purpose over distraction and chaos. A focused mindset allows you to cut through the noise, make better decisions, and align your actions with your long-term goals. It is about creating a life where every step you take moves you closer to what truly matters. Cultivating a focused mindset requires more than just implementing techniques or managing distractions. It involves a shift in perspective, a commitment to intentional living, and the discipline to prioritize what matters most. In this chapter, we will explore what it means to have a focused mindset, how to develop it, and how to maintain it as a lifelong practice. The essence of a focused mindset is not about being productive every second of the day or working without rest. Instead, it is about aligning your thoughts, actions, and decisions with your goals and values. Key characteristics of a focused mindset include clarity. A focused mindset begins with a clear understanding of what you want to achieve. This clarity helps you distinguish between what is important and what is not. Intentionality. People with a focused mindset approach each day with purpose. They make deliberate choices about how to spend their time and energy. Resilience. A focused mindset enables you to stay committed to your goals, even in the face of setbacks or distractions. It gives you the strength to push through challenges and adapt when necessary. Simplicity. A focused mindset values simplicity over complexity. By eliminating unnecessary distractions and commitments, you create space for what truly matters. Presence. Focused. Individuals are fully present in whatever they are doing, whether it is working on a project, spending time with loved ones, or enjoying a moment of rest. Shifting from a distracted to a focused mindset. In today's fast-paced world, many people operate with a distracted mindset, constantly pulled in multiple directions by notifications, obligations, and competing priorities. Making the shift to a focused mindset requires intentional effort and a willingness to let go of habits that no longer serve you. Recognize the cost of distractions. The first step is to acknowledge how distractions are impacting your life. Reflect on questions such as, how often do I feel overwhelmed or scattered? How many hours do I spend on activities that do not align with my goals? What tasks or goals have I delayed because of distractions? Understanding the cost of distractions creates a sense of urgency to change. Define your priorities. A focused mindset is rooted in knowing what matters most. Take time to identify your top priorities. What are my long-term goals? What values are most important to me? What tasks or activities have the greatest impact on my success and happiness? Once you have defined your priorities, use them as a guide for decision-making and time management. Adopt a long-term perspective. A distracted mindset often prioritizes short-term gratification over long-term rewards. To shift to a focused mindset, embrace a long-term perspective. Recognize that meaningful progress takes time. Focus on consistent effort rather than immediate results. Celebrate small wins as steps toward your larger goals. Habits that support a focused mindset building. A focused mindset requires consistent habits that reinforce clarity, intentionality, and discipline. Here are some habits to cultivate. Start your day with intention. How you begin your day sets the tone for everything that follows. Create a morning routine that aligns with your goals and priorities. Review your top priorities for the day. Practice mindfulness or meditation to calm your mind and center your focus. Avoid checking emails or social media first thing in the morning, as this can derail your focus. Practice mindfulness. Mindfulness is the practice of being fully present in the moment. It helps you stay focused and reduces the mental chatter that often leads to distraction. Incorporate mindfulness practices, like meditation, deep breathing, or journaling into your daily routine. Pay attention to your thoughts and gently redirect your focus when your mind starts to wander. Limit multitasking. Multitasking divides your attention and reduces the quality of your work. Instead, practice single tasking. Focus on one task at a time, giving it your full attention. Use techniques like time blocking or the Pomodoro technique to structure your work sessions. Reflect and reset. Take time each day to reflect on your progress and reset your focus. At the end of the day, review what you accomplished and identify areas for improvement. Use this reflection to adjust your plans for the next day and ensure you stay aligned with your priorities. The role of self-discipline. A focused mindset requires self-discipline. The TAVI, ability to stay committed to your goals even when distractions, temptations, or challenges arise. While self-discipline may seem difficult at first, it becomes easier with practice. Build discipline. Through small wins, start with small achievable commitments and build on them over time. For example, commit to working on a priority task for just 10 minutes a day. Gradually increase the time you dedicate to focused work as your discipline grows. Create accountability. Accountability helps you stay disciplined by reinforcing your commitment to your goals. Consider sharing your goals with a trusted friend or mentor who can provide encouragement and feedback. Using a habit tracker to monitor your progress and celebrate milestones. Prepare for challenges. Anticipate potential obstacles and plan how to overcome them. For example, if you are prone to procrastination, set specific deadlines and break tasks into smaller steps. If you struggle with digital distractions, use tools like website blockers or do not disturb modes. Aligning your focus with your values. A focused mindset is most powerful when it is aligned with your values, the principles and beliefs that define what matters most to you. When your actions reflect your values, you experience a sense of purpose and fulfillment. Clarify your core values. Take time to reflect on your core values. What do I stand for? What brings me the greatest sense of joy and satisfaction? How do I want to be remembered? Write down your values and use them as a compass for making decisions and setting goals. Make values-based decisions. When faced with a choice, ask yourself, does this align with my values? Will this decision bring me closer to the life I want to create? Prioritizing values-based decisions helps you stay focused on what truly matters, even when distractions arise. Maintaining a focused mindset over time. A focused mindset is not something you develop overnight. It is a lifelong practice that requires ongoing effort and reflection. Here are strategies to maintain a focused mindset over time. Revisit your goals. Regularly, your goals and priorities may evolve as you grow and change. Schedule regular check-ins to review your goals and ensure they remain aligned with your values and vision. Embrace flexibility. While focus requires commitment, it also requires flexibility. Be willing to adapt your plans and adjust your approach when circumstances change or new opportunities arise. Balance focus with rest and relaxation are essential for sustaining focus over the long term. Incorporate regular breaks, physical activity, and downtime into your routine to recharge your energy and prevent burnout. Celebrate progress. Recognize and celebrate the progress you make, no matter how small. This reinforces your motivation and reminds you of the value of staying focused. The transformative power of a focused mindset. A focused mindset has the power to transform every area of your life. Here is how it can make a difference. Career. A focused mindset allows you to excel in your work by prioritizing high-impact tasks, producing high-quality results, and building a reputation for reliability and excellence. Personal growth. Focus helps you dedicate time to learning new skills, pursuing passions, and achieving personal milestones. Relationships. Being fully present in your interactions with others strengthens your connections and deepens your relationships. Well-being. By reducing stress, minimizing distractions, and aligning your actions with your values, a focused mindset promotes a greater sense of peace and fulfillment. Conclusion. The focused mindset is a way of life, a commitment to clarity, intentionality, and purpose. By cultivating this mindset, you can navigate the distractions of the modern world, achieve your goals with greater efficiency, and create a life that reflects your deepest values. This chapter has provided a roadmap for developing and maintaining a focused mindset, from building supportive habits to aligning your focus with your values. In the next and final chapter, we will bring everything together, exploring how to live a life of focus and intention for long-term success and fulfillment. Remember, the focused mindset is not about perfection, it is about progress. Embrace the journey and let your focus guide you toward the life you envision. Chapter 13. Living a life of focus is not just a skill or a mindset, it is a way of life. It is about living with clarity, intentionality, and purpose, where your daily actions align with your long-term goals and values. A life of focus is not achieved overnight, but through continuous effort, reflection, and refinement. It is a process of building habits, making intentional choices, and letting go of distractions that no longer serve you. This chapter brings together everything you have learned in this book, helping you create a framework for living a life of focus. We will explore how to integrate focus into every area of your life, maintain it over the long term, and use it as a foundation for lasting success and fulfillment. The principles of a focused life. Living a life of focus involves embracing a set of guiding principles that shape your thoughts, decisions, and actions. These principles provide the foundation for a focused, purpose-driven existence. Clarity of purpose. A life of focus begins with a clear understanding of your purpose. Your purpose is the why behind your actions, the deeper meaning that drives your goals and priorities. Reflect on your purpose. Ask yourself, what do I want to contribute to the world? What brings me joy and fulfillment? Align your actions. Ensure that your daily activities align with your purpose. This creates a sense of meaning and direction in everything you do. Intentional living. Intentional living means making deliberate choices about how you spend your time and energy. It is about saying yes to what matters and no to distractions. Set priorities. Identify the activities and commitments that align with your goals and values. Evaluate your commitments. Regularly assess how you spend your time and eliminate or delegate tasks that do not serve your purpose. Continuous improvement. Focused life is not static. It is a journey of growth and self-discovery. Embrace a mindset of continuous improvement by seeking opportunities to learn, adapt, and evolve. Reflect regularly. Take time to review your progress, celebrate your achievements, and identify areas for growth. Embrace challenges. View obstacles as opportunities to learn and grow rather than as setbacks. Integrating focus into every area of life. To live a life of focus, you must integrate the principles of focus into all aspects of your life, from your career and relationships to your health and personal growth. Focus in your career. Focus is essential for achieving success and fulfillment in your professional life. Set clear goals. Define your career objectives and break them into actionable steps. Prioritize high-impact tasks. Identify the activities that have the greatest impact on your success and dedicate your energy to them. Avoid workplace distractions. Create a focus-friendly work environment by managing interruptions, setting boundaries, and using tools to minimize distractions. Focus in your relationships. Focus strengthens your relationships by allowing you to be fully present and engaged with the people who matter most. Practice active listening. Give your EQ full attention to others during conversations, avoiding distractions like your phone or multitasking. Prioritize quality time. Schedule dedicated time for family, friends, and loved ones, and be intentional about how you spend that time. Set boundaries. Communicate your needs and limits to ensure that your relationships support, rather than hinder, your focus. Focus on your health. Your physical and mental well-being are the foundation of a focused life. Prioritize self-care. Incorporate regular exercise, healthy eating, and adequate sleep into your routine to maintain your energy and focus. Practice Stress management. Use mindfulness, meditation, or other relaxation techniques to reduce stress and improve your mental clarity. Avoid burnout. Recognize the signs of burnout and take proactive steps to rest and recharge when needed. Focus on personal growth. A focused life involves continuous learning and self-improvement. Set learning goals. Identify new skills or areas of knowledge you want to develop and create a plan to pursue them. Embrace curiosity. Approach life with an open mind and a willingness to explore new ideas and experiences. Celebrate growth, acknowledge your progress, and use it as motivation to keep moving forward. Overcoming challenges to a focused life. Living a life of focus is not without its challenges. Distractions, setbacks, and competing priorities can make it difficult to stay on track. Here are strategies to overcome common obstacles. Managing external distractions. External distractions, such as notifications, noise, or interruptions, can derail your focus. Create a distraction-free environment. Design your physical and digital spaces to support focus by minimizing interruptions and clutter. Communicate boundaries. Let others know when you need uninterrupted time and establish clear boundaries around your availability. Navigating internal distractions, such as self-doubt, negative self-talk, or fear of failure, can also undermine your focus. Practice self-awareness. Pay attention to your thoughts and emotions, and address internal distractions as they arise. Reframe negative thoughts. Challenge unhelpful beliefs and replace them with positive, empowering ones. Focus on the present. Use mindfulness techniques to stay grounded in the moment and reduce mental chatter. Balancing competing priorities. Life often presents multiple priorities that compete for your attention. Use a decision-making framework. Tools like the Eisenhower Matrix or Pareto Principle can help you prioritize tasks based on their importance and impact. Delegate and outsource. Whenever possible, delegate tasks that do not require your unique skills or expertise. Be willing to say no. Protect your time and energy by saying no to commitments that do not align with your goals. The long-term benefits of living a focused life. Embracing a life of focus leads to profound and lasting benefits in every area of your life. Greater achievement. By concentrating on your goals and eliminating distractions, you achieve more in less time. Your efforts yield meaningful results that align with your long-term vision. Enhanced fulfillment. A focused life allows you to align your actions with your values, creating a sense of purpose and satisfaction in everything you do. Improved relationships. Being fully present with others deepens your connections and strengthens your relationships, fostering trust and mutual respect. Better well-being. By prioritizing self-care, managing stress, and maintaining balance, you experience greater physical and mental health. Lifelong growth. A commitment to focus supports continuous learning and self-improvement, enabling you to evolve and adapt throughout your life. Creating a life of focus, a step-by-step framework to help you integrate focus into your daily life. Here is a step-by-step framework. Step 1. Reflect on your vision. Define your long-term goals and what success looks like for you. Identify your core values and how they align with your goals. Step 2. Set clear priorities. Break your goals into actionable steps and prioritize tasks based on their importance and impact. Create a daily, weekly, or monthly plan that reflects your priorities. Step 3. Build supportive habits. Establish routines that reinforce focus, such as morning planning, mindfulness, and regular reflection. Eliminate habits that contribute to distractions or inefficiency. Step 4. To optimize your environment design. A workspace that minimizes distractions and supports productivity. Use digital tools and technology intentionally to enhance, rather than hinder, your focus. Step 5. Stay flexible and adapt. Be open to adjusting your plans and priorities as circumstances change. Use setbacks as opportunities to learn and grow, rather than as reasons to give up. Step 6. Celebrate progress, acknowledge, and celebrate your achievements, no matter how small. Use your progress as motivation to continue moving forward. Focus as a legacy. Living a life of focus not only transforms your present, but also leaves a lasting legacy. Your focused actions create a ripple effect, inspiring others to pursue their goals with clarity and purpose. Whether it is through your work, relationships, or personal achievements, a focused life has the power to make a meaningful impact on the world. Conclusion: a life of focus is a life well lived. It is a life where every action, decision, and moment reflects your values and brings you closer to your goals. By embracing clarity, intentionality, and discipline, you can create a life that is not only productive, but also deeply fulfilling. This final chapter has provided a roadmap for living a life of focus, integrating the principles and strategies you have learned throughout this book. Remember, focus is not about perfection. It is about progress. Each step you take brings you closer to the life you envision. Now, it is time to put these principles into action. Live with focus, and watch as your life transforms in ways you never imagined possible. Chapter 14. Sustaining focus in a changing world. The world is constantly evolving, and so are the challenges that compete for our attention. New technologies emerge, priorities shift, and life presents unexpected obstacles. Sustaining focus in the face of these changes is not easy, but it is essential for long-term success and fulfillment. In this chapter, we will explore how to sustain focus over time. Even as your circumstances and environment change, we will discuss strategies for adapting to new challenges, building resilience, and maintaining a clear sense of purpose in an unpredictable world. The dynamic nature of focus is not a static skill. It is a dynamic process that requires continual adjustment and refinement. What works for you today may not work tomorrow, and the methods you use to stay focused must evolve as your life and environment change. Understanding the dynamic nature of focus helps you approach it with flexibility and adaptability. Here are some key principles to keep in mind. Focus is cyclical. Your ability to concentrate will naturally fluctuate based on factors such as energy levels, workload, and external distractions. Learning to recognize and work with these cycles is essential for sustaining focus. Focus is contextual. Different situations require different types of focus. For example, creative tasks may demand uninterrupted deep work, while collaborative projects require attentiveness and responsiveness. Focus required maintenance. Like any skill, focus requires regular practice and maintenance. Neglecting your focus. Habits can lead to decreased productivity and increased susceptibility to distractions. Adapting to a changing environment. The modern world is characterized by rapid change, which can make it challenging to stay focused. Whether it is new technologies, shifting work demands, or unexpected life events, adapting to change is a critical component of sustaining focus. Embrace change as an opportunity. Instead of resisting change, view it as an opportunity to learn and grow. Changes in your environment or circumstances often provide valuable insights that can help you refine your focus strategies. Ask yourself, how can I use this change to my advantage? Identify the skills or habits you need to develop to adapt effectively. 2. Reassess your goals and priorities. When circumstances change, your goals and priorities may need to shift as well. Regularly reassess what matters most to ensure your focus remains aligned with your current situation. Set aside time for periodic reflection, such as quarterly or annual goal reviews. Be willing to let go of goals or commitments that no longer serve you. 3. Stay open to new tools and techniques. As new tools and technologies become available, explore how they can enhance your focus and productivity. For example, use productivity apps or project management tools to streamline your workflow. Experiment with new time management methods, such as time boxing or habit stacking. building resilience for long-term focus sustaining. Focus over the long term requires resilience, the ability to bounce back from setbacks, adapt to change, and stay committed to your goals. Cultivate a growth mindset. A growth mindset is the belief that your abilities can be developed through effort and learning. This mindset helps you approach challenges with curiosity and perseverance, rather than frustration or defeat. Replace fixed beliefs, such as, "I am bad at focusing," with growth-oriented statements like, "I am improving my focus every day." View mistakes and setbacks as opportunities to learn and grow. Develop emotional regulation skills. Strong emotions such as frustration, anxiety, or self-doubt can disrupt your focus. Learning to manage your emotions effectively allows you to maintain clarity and composure in challenging situations. Practice mindfulness or meditation to improve your emotional awareness. Use techniques like deep breathing or progressive muscle relaxation to calm your mind during stressful moments. Build a support system. Surround yourself with people who support your goals and encourage your growth. A strong support system provides motivation, accountability, and perspective when you face challenges. Share your goals with trusted friends, family members, or mentors. Seek out communities or groups that align with your interests and values. Navigating digital overload. As the digital world continues to expand, managing digital distractions becomes even more critical for sustaining focus. Here are some strategies for maintaining focus in a hyper-connected world. Set boundaries with technology. Establish clear rules for when and how you use technology to prevent it from dominating your attention. Limit screen time, especially during focus sessions or personal time. Create tech-free zones in your home, such as the bedroom or dining area. Practice digital minimalism. Now, take the lessons you have learned and put them into practice. Trust the process, embrace change, and let focus guide you toward the life you envision. The transformative power of focus. Focus is not merely a tool, it is the foundation upon which success, fulfillment, and clarity are built. A focused life is one of intention, where distractions are minimized, priorities are clear, and actions align with values. This journey through the principles, strategies, and benefits of focus has demonstrated its profound impact on every area of life. Productivity and performance. By concentrating on high-impact tasks, you achieve more in less time, unlocking your full potential. Relationships and connection. Presence and intentionality strengthen bonds with loved ones and colleagues, fostering deeper relationships. Personal fulfillment. Living in alignment with your goals and values creates a sense of purpose and satisfaction. Resilience and adaptability. A focused mindset equips you to navigate challenges and adapt to change, ensuring long-term success. Focus is a superpower that allows you to take control of your time, energy, and attention. It empowers you to cut through the noise, overcome obstacles, and create a life that reflects your highest aspirations. Now is the time to take what you have learned and apply it to your life. Start small, but start now. Here are 3 steps to get you moving. Define your priorities. Reflect on what truly matters to you and set clear goals that align with your values. Write them down and review them daily. Create your focus plan. Design a daily routine that eliminates distractions and supports deep concentration. Begin by dedicating even just 30 minutes a day to focused work. Commit to continuous growth. View focus as a journey, not a destination. Revisit your habits, refine your strategies, and adapt as your goals and circumstances evolve. Every moment spent on distraction is a moment taken from your dreams. By embracing focus, you reclaim your time, energy, and potential, setting the stage for a life of purpose, success, and fulfillment. Take the first step today, and let your focus transform your life.